Welcome to this meditation, channeled by Sananda Kumara. Please find a comfortable position with your back straight. Close your eyes and connect with your body. Before we begin, we advise you to set an intention from your heart for this experience. Repeat with me, mentally or if possible out loud. I allow myself to be open to love. I allow myself to be in the present moment. I allow myself to connect with my body. I allow my energy to flow freely. I am here and now. Take 3 deep breaths and get ready. The channeled meditation is about to begin. I wish you a beautiful journey.
How deeply, how profoundly you are connected to this form, to this shape, to this body, to this moment. How profoundly is your vision and clarity? How deep it goes. Can you feel, sense and touch every thought, every emotion, every sensation in your physical shape and form? Can you centralize your consciousness in your heart space and perceive everything that you are as one form? How habitually you go to the center and feel you, perceive you from this space. How much you go to your mind and think yourself, think life. How much you are in your belly and you crave life. You desire. And how much you are in the center. Where you just feel in pure awareness, where there is balance. Be in the center. Learn to choose, to go to your heart and choose from the heart. Live from the center. Decide from the center. Be from the center. Profoundly rooted in here and now, aware of all your body, aware of every thought, craving and emotion, and free, liberated, disattached from thought and desires. It is the only space where you can choose to care or not care. In a profound state of love, of allowing, of compassion for yourself, life and events. Remain with your heart open. Understand the subtleties of your heart and its mechanic. If you close your heart, you pretend that you are alive. And there is a struggle between you and you, the up and below. Be in the center. Go there now. Be unified. How does it feel to be in the center? Are you living from this space? Have you made your decisions yesterday from this space? Have you remembered to go there? Or you are just living in automatic? Are you profoundly aware and present? How can you choose here and now to preserve this awareness? How can you choose here and now to ground this? Life is very different from the heart. It feels different. Something that makes sense in the mind, it just loses its purpose when we are in the heart. Our cravings, desires, our hunger are not so strong in the heart. And our sense of aliveness, our sense of connection with everything around us is way stronger. In the heart there is only life, and it's beautiful. Open your body. Release the fear of judgment. Connect to it. Just be present. Remember, there is nothing to be afraid of. Remember that fear is just a frequency. From the heart you can choose what is the frequency. Visualize in front of you a beautiful line. And in this line there is many colors. And when you come close to it, you understand and see that in this line there is waves. And you perceive that this line represents all the spectrum of frequencies. From very low frequency where fear resides to a very high frequency where love resides. And hundreds of slight variations of frequency, creating the amazing spectrum of creation. You are free to choose. Visualize now that you can attach a string from your heart where you want to ground yourself. Where is the center of your will, of Dharma? And you can narrow your spectrum of oscillation. Where you feel profoundly I suggest you ground yourself in love and ecstasy. And allow yourself to live from neutrality to above. All emotions will be available for you. Fear will still exist and visit you. And all negative states will just reminders of when you go away from your center. They will be there just for guiding you. They will be part of your life as a gift of guidance. So don't fear any emotional state or frequency, but choose now consciously your grounding. Where does it feel like home for you now, your new place? Life on the new earth is grounded on love, freedom, ecstasy, and consciousness. Very high frequencies in the spectrum. So feel that string grounding you, and what happens to you? Don't judge any of these frequencies as right or wrong. Allow every human being and entity to choose their frequency. Give them space. Be wise and allow them. Otherwise, you go in their frequency. And when you allow people to make their choice, they allow you, Create a beautiful space. Release, release, release. Now that it's very clear to you what frequency you are choosing and grounding yourself, you know now another way to go to the new earth, another gate that you can choose to open. Now visualize yourself outside of this body observing. And instead of seeing this body, you are observing another layer of creation. Where you are, you can see this beautiful pillar of light crossing your body. And hundreds and hundreds of golden lights, threads, lines of light. You understand that a beautiful golden thread of light that traverses you is made of hundreds and hundreds of other lines. Feel this pillar of light and remember the frequency that you chose, and put your hand inside this pillar of light. And when you do that, you will hold in your hand the brightest lines that are aligned with this frequency. This is other versions of you that lives grounded in this frequency. Choose these lines and put them inside of you now very strongly and brightly. It may come to you memories of the future, of the past, or different dimensions and realities. As you are connecting to the most elevated selves, allow them to teach you. Allow them to reinforce you. Allow this to reverberate on you with knowledge. Allow them to be your teachers and recognize the beauty of these parts of you that are already there, grounded in this frequency. Allow them to bring you closer and closer to the new earth. Bless every other string in the pillar of light, but right now favor these ones. It's a very interesting sensation. It may feel weird, but allow yourself to connect with one experience. Allow yourself to be inside the body of one of those lives. Just feel, how does it feel? It's a very strong sensation in the energy field. Where they live, what can you see? Be in profound state of gratitude. And come back here, inviting them to visit you, to bring awareness and this energy to help you and accelerate your journey. Now visualize all of these versions of you seated around in lotus position as if you are forming a council of the most elevated forms of you. And you inform them that you are creating a new earth that is grounded on love, on consciousness, on freedom, high frequency. That you are being transformed from inside. That you wish for all of them to help you, ground you, and support you in this journey, in this endeavor. If they resonate with your purpose, with your choice, and allow yourself to receive their blessing. They are the biggest healers you can find, as you and them are all one. Now arrive a group of angels around you, and they create a profound sphere of protection that envelops not only you, but all these versions of you. So all of you are profoundly protected and connected by the will of the divine. To bring stability to this change and elevation, cooperation between you and the most elevated parts of you. Now come back to this body, to this form, and hold that awareness that that is still happening in another plane, and will remain happening as you are here, outside of time and space, Bring that sensation to this body. Feel the bridge between you here and you there. Receiving all that love and support. Allow this bridge to be very strong. It's grounded on very high frequency. And it's being sustained like this by the power of angels and archangels around you there. Allow this profound connection to elevate everything around you. As if you are creating a bubble around this form here and now. And this beautiful bubble have the same frequency. As if a part of you here are in this heavenly realm. And allow change to be operated in the fabric of this reality. So that this dimension mirror the beauty of this ascension, elevation, grounding. And allow a beautiful wave of energy to go all around you, inviting every living thing in free will to be blessed like this. Every form and shape in this planet have an aspect of the self that is enlightened. All of them have the opportunity to recognize this, to embrace this, to allow this. And you can sense the same happening in the core of the earth. And here in this planet, in this nexus of life, every living thing can align in this beautiful heavenly frequency. Visualize a huge sphere of light growing in the center of the planet and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. Opening a huge gate for heaven. So that everything that is inside this sphere that now is bigger than earth itself can hold enlightenment, the most sublime frequency of unicity. And right here, right now, feel yourself as unified being. And from this you can sense you in another realm above, way beyond, where you're always like that. And by bringing this elevation to all the system, that very elevated part of you, unified, can also express here, and you mirror the beauty of it. is a very different sensation. Now just be here in this body, in this shape. And just feel the ramifications of all these movements. How does it feel to be you today? How can you bring those sensations deeper and deeper in your bones, in your water, in your heart? Allow them to sink in. Fully embody them. Fully embody them. Fully embody them. And visualize your body of a diamond, allowing this so elevated energy to hold form and structure. As the old you would never be able to hold so much energy without exploding, with this new body you can hold so much more yet. Bringing stability and beauty to all of this beautiful ascension. Feel the beauty of your 5 bodies perfectly aligned in the center. You are already unified. You are in the core of creation and the sphere around it. You are the bridge in between. Your mind, your emotions are unified in this very high frequency. Your energetic body is reflecting this activation. Your Merkaba, your tree of life is absolutely aligned and activated. Your trans-dimensional vessel are fully awakened. You are absolute and resounding according to the divine plan. You shine bright as a star of love, freedom and awareness. You are the one that integrates all and everything in one consciousness. You put an end to the illusion of separation and duality in this realm by being fully integrated here and now. And you are fulfilling your plan as a divine creator. As you ground these energies, you are opening doors for a new realm of beauty, joy, love, consciousness, gentleness. And you are doing this holding hands with the divine consciousness here and now. And you are being supported and sustained in this beautiful co-creation. Allow this to overflow in your visualizations and decrees here and now. Is it very clear to you how you create realities? Choose to allow yourself to ground this all around your day, with your thoughts, with your emotions. Anchor the sensations that you are feeling here now, all over the day. Visualize yourself choosing to do this. Visualize yourself grounded in this sensation and smiling. Visualize yourself breathing the happiness of doing this and celebrating in the end of the day your success. If you understand the profound implications of your creations and mastery, what you are doing here and now, holding hands with the divine, let's together decree out loud. So be it and so it is, because this is my will, the will of divine sacred consciousness, divine sacred presence manifested right here, right now in this earth, through this face and temple of I am. So be it and so it is, so be it and so it is, so be it and so it is. Gratidão, gratidão.